watching the red carpet world premiere of Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame. I'm Laurence Fishburne.
I am LZ Granderson, and I am totally freaking out right now.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited for tonight. It's going to be epic. 21 films in the making. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is ever expanding, and tonight is going to be a night of a million stars here on the carpet. All of the original 6 Avengers are going to be back with us, and lots more folks from the Marvel Universe.
A million stars, even more questions. I mean, think about it. The heroes lost in the last film. What are they going to do in this one to re-get our faith back?
I trust nothing. You don't know what's going to happen, but I do know you should be watching this over at marvel.com/endgame premiere, or check out all of the cool stuff from the night at Avengers on social media and hashtag Avengers Endgame, because we are going to be posting some really cool stuff, but we're also going to be here all night long talking on the carpet with all of the stars and the amazing creators of this film.
Absolutely. You know, I'm really fascinated to see how large of a spreadsheet they needed to have in order to get every single bit of detail accurate leading up to this moment.
Well, we're going to put their feet to the fire in just a moment, but we're not the only people here holding down the party. We have our friends on the other side of the carpet. I can see our hosts from here. Hi, ladies.
Hi. This is an amazing, epic carpet. Yeah. We are down here at the Los Angeles Convention Center. First time we've ever done a red carpet premiere, or should I say purple carpet premiere.
A cha-cha purple carpet. And you know, the greatest thing is tonight is the largest Marvel Studios movie premiere ever, and that comes equipped with a 40-foot A that is actually revolving around right now in this amazing energy-filled room. And you know, I'm just ready to see all the stars tonight and see the Marvel family come together.
Absolutely, to see the stars of this movie as well as folks from the extended MCU. I mean, that's one of the things I love about these events. Everybody comes together to support this film, and this is one we have all been waiting for a long time.
Absolutely.
Well, we are going to be checking in with you ladies throughout the night. So tomorrow, Angelique, take notes. Tell us what's happening a little bit later. But I am so excited about this film. I'm looking forward to seeing our Avengers rise up together, because there have been some major casualties in the Marvel Universe.
You think?
I think we all saw Marvel Studios' Avengers Infinity War, and we felt a lot of feels.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still getting chills over the scene with Peter Parker and Tony Stark.
Oh, too soon,
Is it too soon? I'm sorry.
But you know what? I know what will make us feel better. Let's take a look at Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame right now.
I like this one.
Oh, I love that part. I love that moment of eye contact between the two of them.
A little smirk on her face.
Well, no one can smirk like a Carol Danvers can smirk. I think I know that deep down in my soul. Brie Larson, we love you. But you know, there are so many amazing Marvel fans. That's the thing that I love, and that's what tonight is really all about. It's about you guys at home. Thank you for hanging out with us here. Please stay with us throughout the night, because we're going to be talking to so many people. But there are also fans that are here tonight.
Yes. Crowded, been out here, I got here like 9 o'clock in the morning. They were already lined up, already dressed and ready to go. And absolutely impressive.
Our fans dress. They dress for the premiere, but they don't necessarily wear a sparkle dress or a sweet purple suit. But they do wear some amazing cosplays. Let's check in with Josh Soleil and Ryan Penagos, aka Agent M, and see what they've got out there with the fans.
All right, so we are here with some of the most amazing and loud Marvel fans, some incredible cosplayers. Look, she's cosplaying as Nebula. Nebula, how long did it take to put this together?
Well, aside from the fact that I was born this way, right? The costume took a couple of months to piece together. I like to thrift my items and kind of make things from scratch. So about 4 months for that one, and then about 3.5 hours to put the whole thing on.
Well done, and thank you.
We have a beautiful Iron Man piece here. How long did it take you to make this?
This took 48 years. And this took about 2 months from Israel Magante at Raw, and Poppy Miranda painted this in 2 weeks.
And where are you coming from today?
Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona.
Ryan, who do we have over there?
Whoa! All right, so the Marvel Universe, so vast, so many amazing cosplayers. We've got a Scarlet Witch over here, a Winter Soldier. How long did it take to make Scarlet Witch?
About 2 weeks, pulling all-nighters a lot.
Awesome. You guys came from California, right? A lot of California love here. It's amazing red carpet. Back to you guys.
Oh, that makes my heart feel so warm. And I love what that gentleman said. This took 48 years.
Yes.
But, you know, it's a lifetime of fandom.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, honestly, it takes me about 3 days to figure out what I'm going to wear on a Monday. To know that they're planning just as diligently as the storytellers themselves to celebrate this great moment just tells you how beautiful both fan and production interact with one another as one big family.
Absolutely. And I think that, you know, I really see it in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that they love to make their fans happy, to bring them in. Last year we celebrated MCU 10, which was just the biggest fan celebration. And I think we're continuing in that spirit. We're keeping our fingers crossed for our Avengers, that Endgame is a better game.
Well, it depends on your point of view.
True.
The antagonist, if you will. I think the last movie ended up pretty well for Thanos. Do you not think so?
Well, it turned out great for Thanos, and that is one of the things that's really true, is that Thanos is a compelling villain because there's some part of you that's like, I see your logic. You're going about it the wrong way.
All the wrong way.
He wants to make the universe better in his way, which is kind of deceitfully evil and terrible for the rest of the universe. I keep wanting to say the world, but this is a lot bigger than the world.
Yes, and you know, it's so interesting because when you think about the Age of Ultron, Tony Stark thought he was doing what was best for the world as well.
People make mistakes, but
people make mistakes.
You know what? I hear that our ladies are getting into some trouble over on the other side. Tamara, Angelique, what are you up to over there?
Trouble? Whatever do you mean? No, we are here with one of the newest faces of the MCU, Hiroyuki Sanada. Welcome to your first Marvel Studios purple carpet.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I recognize white purple, but I love purple, my favorite color, so I'm so happy.
Well, we were just looking behind us, marveling at this huge A behind us, the scope and scale of this. What's this like for you?
It's like dreams come true, you know. When I got the offer for my role, I was so excited and surprised. And I had a great time on set, but today it's so special. It's like a festival or Olympics, or, you know, so happy to be here. You know.
And that's really amazing. And what I love about the Marvel Universe is that all of us are here as a family. All of us are here and out tonight.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular you're looking forward to fans seeing when they get a chance to see Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame?
Oh, everything. I was a big fan of series and then comics too. And then Stan Lee was my hero, so I wanted to see him, but maybe he's here tonight.
I kind of feel like he probably is. You know, I always like to ask cast members, what is that moment on set that was your Marvel moment, that moment where you looked around and said, wow, this could not happen anywhere else but besides a Marvel Studios film?
When I first visited set, it was amazing. Huge scale and so real, and then, oh, this is a Marvel movie. And also, the regular actors and the crew has great teamwork, and then very welcome atmosphere for the guests too. So I was so easy to jump into the shooting without, you know, pressure or something. It was so warm, nice, kind atmosphere there. Oh, this is Marvel Studio, I thought.
Well, I definitely know we're feeling that warm, welcoming family atmosphere here tonight on the carpet, and there are a lot of folks that I know want to get a chance to talk to you, so thank you very much, and, you know, have a blast tonight, and welcome to the Marvel family.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to see the movie.
Neither can we. Have a great night.
Thank you so much.
I just love hearing about how amidst this huge endeavor, they still managed to keep it real on set, keep it warm, keep it wonderful. So now we're going to flash back to our friends over on the other stage and find out what's going on.
Here we are, and you know, Tamara, you guys mentioned earlier this ginormous Avengers symbol behind us. It's huge. It's, I believe, 40
feet high.
That is several Hulks high, and it got built over just the course of the last day or so.
Yeah, we were here rehearsing, and it was just a shell of what you see right now. And over time, we were, during rehearsal, seeing them do the finishing touches. And, you know, I was joking with you, I'm not really into huge sizes like that, but if I could take this home and no one would notice, I would totally do that.
Yeah, I would not mind putting it in my living room if my living room were 40 feet high. I think would be pretty incredible. But look at the amazing work that so many people put into this carpet. I really want to give a shout out to all of the people that are working here tonight, who bring this show to you, who bring these amazing premieres to you, and the incredible folks at Marvel Studios, because there's so much thought that goes into every single tiny detail here on the carpet.
Absolutely. I mean, even if you think about just the carpet, the cha-cha purple, as it's called, you know, recognizing that Thanos' story is just as important to the story of the Avengers in terms of its overall narrative that's happening right here. So I'm glad to see that we're saying yes to the purple, but also saying yes to the purple, but also yes to the Avengers, of course, with the giant 40-foot A behind us.
I mean, and how can you not feel emboldened? How can you not feel ready for anything? And you know what? I am ready to see some stars, because over at Arrivals, that is where the action is going to be happening very soon. Stars are going to be coming, arriving, showing up in their cars and whatnot. I can't wait to see what's happening down there on Arrivals. And there it is. Take a look at that.
Oh, look at the fans.
I always think it's really fun to take a look at Arrivals, because you get to see each other, seeing each other for the first time. A lot of people, you know, they see each other when they're shooting. They might go in during ADR and just get to say hello, see a little bit of footage, but that's it. That's the only time they get to see each other.
Right. I mean, reportedly, you know, most of the cast for the film, they didn't get the entire script. They only got their scenes. And so not only are they seeing each other for the first time since post-production, they probably haven't seen each other really since those individual scenes that they finished up.
Right. And even on the press tour, a lot of times they're separated a little bit to travel all over the world. So we're so pleased that they've come to join us here tonight in the United States, in Los Angeles, at this beautiful new location. We're usually on Hollywood Boulevard, and it feels really, really special that we're here at the LA Convention Center tonight.
Well, they were definitely able to go all out in terms of decor. I mean, we've mentioned the giant rotating A behind us. The purple is everywhere.
And there are some incredible displays from Comic Cave and from Lego that we're going to be checking out later. But if you're just tuning in, go over and watch this at marvel.com/endgame premiere, or follow at Avengers or at Marvel, where there is going to be a ton of cool stuff posted throughout the night, highlighting all of the cool things that we're doing here on the purple carpet.
And be sure to also send us any of your questions as well. We might be able to get to them.
Yeah, hashtag Avengers Endgame. Tamara, Angelique, how's it going down there?
Well, we're down here with a little bit of mayhem. We're here with Emma Lahana, who plays Mayhem/Bridge at Marvel's Cloak and Dagger.
Braham, it's Braham.
I'm sorry, the Braham. You're right, we need to ship it.
Yeah.
And Ali Mackie, who plays Mina Hess on Marvel's Cloak and Dagger.
And also Giggles McDimples in Toy Story 4.
Yeah,
so excited.
You know what? Speaking of, both of you play really strong characters in almost everything that you do. You know, tonight we're going to see some strong women superheroes on screen. If your characters could give a bit of advice to Okoye and Black Widow tonight, what would your characters say to them?
I think Mina would say, do your research and go in strong. She loves research.
I don't really know what Mayhem would do, because I just think she's a little sketchier than everyone else. So I don't think that she should really be handing out advice.
I don't know if anyone ever really knows what Mayhem is going to do, right?
I don't think Mayhem knows.
But that brings up something interesting. You know, one of the themes for this movie and the MCU in general is this walking between light and dark and how to do the right thing. And that's something that really gets explored on Cloak and Dagger. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
Well, I think that's what's so interesting, is it really blurs the line. Mayhem, for instance, she is going after a lot of people and she's killing a lot of people. She doesn't really think about the ripple effect of who she's attacking, but it does challenge you as an audience member. Do you really disagree with what she's doing? And sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't. And I think it just kind of poses a question to everybody. If you had those powers and if you were in a position to help, what way would you do that?
I love that Cloak and Dagger takes on these really important societal issues that we're kind of all going through. And you're kind of, we're in a society now where it feels very black or white, but, what is that gray area and how do we deal with that and how do we move on and still be, humans to each other and still be nice to each other. So I love that about this show.
I think that really personifies what we're dealing with tonight. Obviously, in Marvel Studios, in Infinity War, we saw this moment where Thanos won, and now tonight our heroes get to do that. So I'm looking forward to it. I know y'all have got to make it to the movie. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy
And
the
do not
night.
kill Iron Man. We beg of you.
No, that could never happen.
Well,
No, we're
let's go ahead
hoping.
and see what our ladies are doing. Well, LZ and Lorraine are doing at the other end of the carpet.
What's happening down there?
Well, hello. Look who we found. Benedict Wong. Hello, sir.
Hello there. Hi. How are you?
Hi. I have to say, you traveled the world. Where was the last place you just were?
Where was I last? Work-wise, let me see. Vancouver. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
thank you for joining us tonight. We're so excited. Wong survived the snap, is the word on the street. How's he going to do without his best bud? Should we be concerned?
What best bud?
Well, you know, a doctor friend.
No. We'll see what happens. I mean, apparently Wong is. My name is on the poster, but that's all I can say, really. To be honest, I can't really say a lot. None of us can.
One of my favorite moments from the film was the discussion about getting something to eat. It was such a great comedic moment. How much of that is improv and how much of that is scripted?
That wasn't me. That was in the script, but I've since. I'm obsessed with tuna melts now. Yeah.
Well,
Looking for a paid partnership. If you're out there.
Well, and that's my other big question. Is Wong going to start carrying cash? Isn't that a little irresponsible?
I think it's all going to go digital, really. So I think he's prepared with his little, I don't know, his little loyalty card.
Yeah, he's got his debit card.
Yeah, I think so.
So I know you can't say too much about the film, and we don't want to spoil the
It's
end
okay.
game. Don't spoil it. But for fans who watched Infinity War, what was your favorite scene getting to shoot in Infinity War?
I mean, personally, it was working with, Robert and who's the other guy? Mark Ruffalo.
Those Avengers.
Those are pretty good
It's
names.
coming back to me now. And obviously Wong got his personal superpowers, which was fantastic. And that was an amazing few days. I mean, like 500 odd supporting extras and all just teaming down and running with a sheer panic whilst you're kind of like, salmon swimming upstream, so... But yeah, it was a great day. Yeah.
Well, we know you have 1,001 people that are here that want to talk to you, especially about the tuna melt. So we're going to let you go.
Don't spoil the end game. We've got our eye on you. Stay out of trouble.
All the preparation we need is just to go to the toilet, and that is it.
There you go.
That is all we can do.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very
Enjoy your
much.
night.
Have a great night.
Cheers.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, well, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello,
Good,
welcome.
Good. Nice to see you all.
We're gonna hop right in here.
Yes.
Look at Luis Esposito. Hello, sir. How are you doing tonight?
How are you? I'm a little nervous, actually.
You are? Why are you nervous?
Well, there's a lot of expectation on this film, and I really love it. And when I really like something, I get nervous to share it with everyone.
Well, it is like your baby. You've been working so hard on these films for so long.
Right.
Is there a highlight from your time here at Marvel Studios that is your absolute sort of favorite moment of sharing with the fans?
Well, it's all been a favorite moment from the beginning. It's truly been a remarkable experience. And I can't really speak about the film specifically because all of it is a spoiler. So if I say anything, I'll be spoiling and I'll get in trouble. They'll yank me off the stage.
Oh, we don't want you getting in trouble, that's for sure.
I can't get
but
in trouble.
How about talking about how great it feels that after 11 years, this particular chapter is closing and you're beginning a new chapter?
Yeah, it's truly remarkable. It's quite sad in a way, too, because not only is this film a culmination of the 21 films that preceded it, but myself, Kevin, and Victoria have been there from the beginning. And our personal journeys sort of mirror the films a little bit. So I've seen this film 40, 50 times, and I've choked up every time. I've actually had tears in my eyes a number of times.
Oh, well, now I can't wait to see it, and I know so many people want to speak with you tonight, so congratulations, and thank you for your wonderful contribution.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh. Well, look who's over here. We have some friends just chatting, catching up, but Elizabeth Olsen is here, our own Scarlet Witch.
Yes.
She did not make it through the snap, we know, but she did show up tonight.
As the family tends to do. Hello.
Hi. Hi, come on
I didn't recognize you without dust all over you and things like that.
I know. And
Is it too soon?
And a lot of people don't recognize you after you get bangs.
I have to say, I'm so glad to see you here tonight. We had one of the most harrowing moments with Wanda and Vision at the end of Infinity War.
Yeah.
I'm so curious, what was it like working with Paul Bettany to find that moment?
He and I have had the greatest time just working on every single thing we've gotten to do in the Marvel land. And that day specifically between Paul, Brolin, and I, it was just such a fun day. The Russo brothers let us improvise a bit as well, and it was an awesome day at work. It was really fun, and it was really with the best people you could work with.
When you get cast in a superhero movie, you're thinking CGI, you're thinking superpowers, you aren't necessarily thinking real emotion, but throughout the course of your time at the MCU, you've had some incredibly emotional moments and personal loss.
Yeah.
Did you know that going into it?
Yeah, I mean, she is notorious for having really bad things happen to her. She's the ultimate survivor, and that's the only thing I can think of her. Just like she has all her power, I think, comes from her huge amount of empathy as well, and her ability to feel and care and love. But so do all these characters. But it's funny being always the sad girl. I don't get all the funny bits.
You know what? She might have some very sad moments, but we get to go on that roller coaster ride with her.
Yeah.
She's also like kind of a sick badass.
Yeah, she
Yes.
is.
I mean, come on now. As far as the stunts go, you've gotten to do some pretty cool stuff. Is
Yeah.
there one that was your favorite in your time?
I love every time they put me on the wires to fly or to get hit by something. I love being on a ratchet. I love being in a harness and flying around. It's so fun and exhilarating. I don't like roller coasters, and this is my controlled adrenaline rush.
Did you have to do any special training like beforehand in terms of working out or change a diet or anything like that?
I do it just for fun. They don't really require us to do any of that. They just assume that we'll figure it out, whatever works for us and the character, which is really nice because you hear other things from other companies, but Marvel never asks those things of you. But I love training. I work with the dance choreographer for Scarlett, which is choreography, and so we now have a really easy language physically together, and I got to work more with the stunt team this time around, and that was really fun getting to do that prep work and also prepping for flying and all that.
Well, we love you, and your performance is no doubt magical. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you.
Enjoy your night.
And congratulations.
I haven't seen it.
I see it there,
neither
so we're in the
have
same
I.
boat. Have so much fun.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
And now, you know what? There's so much happening here on the carpet.
Yes.
Tamara Krinsky has the lowdown on the coolest Lego setup, I think, ever. Tamara, what's going on over there?
One of the best things about Marvel Studio premieres, no, again, I said studio. One of the best things about Marvel Studios premieres are all of the amazing things we get to see on the red carpet. And Lego has put together something truly spectacular for the Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame premiere. Right here, we've got the Avengers A sign and 4 custom pieces. We've got Hulk's hands, Captain America's shield, Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, and Iron Man. Each of these pieces was put together using custom elements from actual Lego playsets, scaled up to 25 times their original size. Now, it took a lot to build this. We're talking 44,800 Lego bricks and 270 hours of build time. That's some serious build time. The A, which is 7.5 feet tall, took 150 hours. And the prop that took the longest, Iron Man, clocking in at 40 hours. Somehow I kind of feel like Tony Stark would be proud of the fact that his took the longest. The quickest build was Captain America's shield, which was 12 hours, but still, that's some pretty serious build time. Now, Lego wants you at home to be able to have your own special Marvel experience. So to commemorate the release of Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame, they have put together 5 new Lego Marvel Avengers playsets, including Iron Man, Hall of Armor, and Avengers Ultimate Quinjet, which I cannot wait to get my hands on. They're available online and in stores now. So check them out and build your endgame. Now for even more, head over to lol.disney.com for a special LEGO Marvel Avengers activity where you can play as one of your favorite Avengers. Well, we here on the red carpet always like to give you a little extra something special, so take a look at this behind the scenes video of how this was all put together.
We're just here with Laurence Fishburne talking about how we're gonna go build some Legos later.
Let's go build some Legos later.
There we go.
Sort of, yeah.
All right.
Got 370 spare hours. Okay.
There you go.
Might as well.
Build some Lego stuff. I have a lot more respect for people that play with Legos now.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not playing. It's
Constructing.
Construction.
Yeah, construction.
Yes. Yeah. That's astounding. Whatever. I can't wait to see it.
all right. So now, gotta know, who are you most excited to see tonight on the carpet? Who have you not gotten to see since, of course, Marvel Studios, Ant-Man and the Wasp?
I got to be honest. I've seen everybody and I know everybody. I just want to see the movie.
I respect
Honesty is
that.
the best policy.
I mean, I know everybody. I love everybody. I've seen them on and off the carpet. I just want to see the movie.
Do you have any hints?
2 hours left to go.
Do you pump the rest of the cast for information? Are you like, what are in your seat?
No. I'm really very cool about it.
So I have a total fanboy question to ask you. So Ruthie Carter becomes the first person in the MCU to win an Oscar for costume design. You've worked with her for many, many years.
Yeah, I worked with Ruth on her first work, on her earliest work.
What was it like to see that moment in Marvel?
It was fantastic. I mean, just to be a witness to Ruth's career has been just, a gift. And to be a part of, her career is a gift. You're going to have to do that again.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay. It's all right.
Apologies.
It's okay.
But I'm curious for you, in the Marvel Universe, is there something that you were really drawn to as a young person in the way of superheroes?
I read the books as a kid. I mean, I liked all of the books. I mean, I started reading comics probably as early as 1966. Marvel
Good years.
Comics, and I was living in New York City, so say 66 through 75, I was reading, and that's when all the best of this stuff was really happening.
Absolutely.
Well, this has got to be fantastic,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, this is dream comes true. So to actually be in one of the movies for me is I could quit right now.
Well, we don't want you to,
Don't
though.
do it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Thank
Don't
We
do
don't
that.
want that. Well,
Thank you for talking to me.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you
And
very
thanks for
much.
letting me talk to you. You guys have a great night. Enjoy the movie.
You too.
Thank you, sir.
Go
I'm
watch
gonna
and
go- I'm
enjoy.
gonna go geek out.
Yes.
All right. As you should. I mean, that's the thing, is everyone in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Right, and it's nice to see even the stars who know all the other stars look at us and say, I just want to see the movie.
I know, I do too. But
I do too.
Angelique, Tamara, how's it going down there?
It's funny that you mentioned that everyone in the MCU is a fan, because I am here with composer Alan Silvestri, who was just telling me what a fan he is of Laurence Fishburne. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. One of my all-time favorites.
such a huge part of the Marvel Studios movie experience is the music. How does it feel to finally be here?
Well, it's the end of a journey, as I think Mr. Stark talks about in the film, and it's amazing. I mean, it really is a journey. It had a beginning, certainly for me, with Captain America, and then 3 Avengers films, and we're all here, and I think everyone's celebrating having come through on some level.
Well, and I think tonight certainly is a crescendo in this Marvel journey.
Yeah.
As a fan, what are you most looking forward to seeing tonight here at the largest Marvel Studios premiere?
Well, I've watched Joe and Anthony Russo pour their hearts into this. And what I'm most looking forward to is finally being able to talk about it. and finally being able to experience the fans getting a chance to see the movie. I mean, these filmmakers really cared about their fans, and I think they're going to love this film. It's made for them, with them at heart, in the greatest possible way.
Well, I have to confess a little sort of trade behind the scenes secret. So when we were having our production meeting for this amazing premiere and we were watching some clips, every time a clip came on as it played out on that great orchestral swell of yours, we all started humming along because we were so moved by it.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, I've been given a tremendous opportunity through these amazing performances and these amazing filmmakers. And then we have this amazing room with 95 musicians and playing their hearts out. And it's all captured and it's all on that screen. So it's been an exciting journey for sure.
Well, we are certainly fans of your work, and we're certainly excited to see tonight that crescendo that is going to be Avengers in Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame.
Well, I hope you love it.
Thank you so much for
Thank
stopping
you
and
so
talking to
much.
fans. Have a great time tonight.
We will.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a look and see what's going on with Lorraine and LZ at the other end of the carpet.
All right, everybody owes these gentlemen to my left their thanks because your contribution to the MCU is epic. How many films have you gotten to? I know you've written how many now?
Technically six, yeah.
Technically six. How many have you gotten to consult on other films as well?
Couple, secretly.
Six is enough. Six is plenty.
Yeah.
enough, and I believe in the credits that were eventually decided on, so six.
All right, excellent, excellent. Well, I have to say, I love your work with the Russo brothers. It's incredible. What do you like about working with them?
Oh, it's good. The fact that there's two of us and two of them allows for different sort of team-ups. It's not just us versus them. We cross-pollinate a lot, and we look at movies the same way, I think.
Yeah, and I think their background in TV actually makes them very collaborative, so that there isn't a dictatorial, I'm the director and I'm going to say what goes. It's basically come into the room, everybody sits there, nobody's in charge. It sounds chaotic, but it's actually very organic, and you get movies out of it. Four so far.
Do you two mirror the Russo brothers in any capacity in terms of temperament or?
A little bit, yeah. So I'm a little like Joe in that I'm a little relentless and hyper driven. And I would say Chris and Anthony are similar, where they sort of
We're
wait.
both looking at our watches going, I think this has gone on long enough, don't you? I think we've talked about this.
And you both wear glasses.
There's that.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised how many of us wear glasses secretly.
Secret superheroes.
No spoilers. Spoiler alert.
Well, I would love to keep you here all night because I want to know everything about Endgame, but there are so many folks who want to speak with you. So enjoy your night. Congratulations.
Thank
you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. Oh my gosh. I mean, the contribution that they have added to the MCU is just mind-boggling.
Absolutely. And the thing that's fascinating to me is the fact that you have four people trying to come up with this one perfect script, this one perfect way to shoot something. I mean, I know couples who can't get along to figure out how to go grocery shopping together. You're talking about four men in a room figuring out this complicated story.
But I love the idea that they are able to team up in different ways. Oh my gosh, Karen Gillan, hello, welcome.
hello.
We're live streaming to the Marvel fans right now.
Hi, Marvel fans. How's it going?
It's great. It's great. We got to talk about Nebula, though.
Yes, we do.
Because poor Nebula has been through the ringer. She lost her sister. How's she doing at the beginning of Endgame? Can you tell us?
I mean, not great. I think that she was finally starting to form a connection with her sister. I think all that Nebula really wants is a family, a normal, functioning family.
Don't we
and then
all?
that was kind of, right. We can all relate to Nebula on that level. And then it was ripped away from her. So it's not her best moment, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking at this outstanding, beautiful dress that you're wearing.
Thank you.
But I'm assuming it takes longer to become Nebula.
It takes a little longer to become Nebula, although not that much longer, which worries me. That in order to just look nice takes almost as long as it takes me to become completely blue and an alien. But there we go.
Honestly, the role of human woman, I think, is a very hard one.
I'm telling you, I've played that one too, and it's a hard one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'm just going to step over here now.
I agree. Now, you get to team up with some more different Avengers in this film than you got to before. What was one of your favorite moments on set that you can share? Don't spoil the endgame.
No spoilers? Okay, so this is what happens. No, I'm kidding. Can you imagine if this is where I just dropped it? Like I got this far and then just gave it all away? No, I can tell you that the cast were so lovely and warm and welcoming. And Robert Downey Jr. would host these lunches and invite all of us to come and eat with him. And that was just the most lovely thing because I didn't really know that many people in the cast and they had this sort of long-running history. And so it was lovely.
I love that so much. Well, we want to talk to you all night, but there are also a whole bunch of people in a big circle behind us that want to talk to you too. So cheers, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I can't wait to see this movie.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I'm so excited.
We'll see you in there.
I'll see you in there.
All right. Oh my gosh. You guys, the role of human woman though, still a hard one.
Just, that baffled me. I thought she was going to say dressing as a woman would be easy, but apparently.
It takes a lot of work.
No, I'm not in the loop with that.
All right. Well, there are lots and lots of fans here tonight, and I feel like we should put them to the test. Let's test their MCU knowledge. So we're sending out Ryan Penagos, a.k.a. Agent M, and Citizen Ambassador Josh Peck, who is also a huge MCU fan, to see if they've got what it takes to be a real fan.
Hey, Marvel fans, I'm Ryan, aka Agent M, and I am joined by Josh Peck, Citizen Ambassador. How you doing, Josh?
Sir, I am honored to be here with these incredible... They are not cosplaying around, am I right?
Well done, sir. So we are doing a special trivia event with Citizen Watch, our live stream partners here. You guys ready for something fun, something cool? Yeah. Great. Okay, so you're gonna have 30 seconds, each of you. Josh is gonna time you with his fancy Citizen Watch.
On my nifty Avengers watch, I'm ready.
And so you're gonna have 30 seconds to name as many movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as you can.
Wow.
There's no wrong answers.
A lot of pressure.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be great. All right, you ready to
Yes,
time?
sir.
You're ready to go first? Okay. Josh, you tell us when to start.
Ready, go.
Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Thor, Dark World, oh my God, Wasp. No, Ant-Man and the Wasp, obviously, and Infinity War, Endgame. Oh my God.
15 seconds. A lot of pressure.
There's so many. Oh, and Spider-Man. I know that's not an actual name. I'm so
Think sequels.
blanking.
Think sequels. 3 seconds left. 3 seconds.
Civil War.
That's your time.
11. I've got a count of 11. That's great, though.
Wow.
Well done. Give it up.
Wow.
Okay,
Beautiful.
young lady. It's your turn. Josh.
Yes.
You let us know the time.
Okay. Ready and go.
Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Thor, the Dark World, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Age of Ultron, Captain America Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, Avengers Age of Ultron, Avengers Endgame.
10 seconds.
The Incredible Hulk.
5 seconds left. Make it count.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think.
Done time.
How many? 17?
Unbelievable.
17!
Wow.
Wow. Josh, I feel like they were so good. They should both get a really cool prize.
I love the way you think.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, if I may.
Enjoy.
Well,
Congrats.
you're welcome. You guys earned it. Josh, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Unbelievable job, guys.
Thank you to Citizen Watches. Back to you on the red carpet.
And hey, look at who we found, Victoria Alonso. As we were chatting earlier, you are one of the founding parents of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. When you started, did you have any idea that you would be here tonight in this way?
No, I think that we were hoping to get a chance to do one movie. And then we were hoping that we would get a chance to do a second movie, and then a third, and then a fourth. And then we thought, if we can get these 4 origin pictures into one called The Avengers. And then that sort of snowballed into 13 years later for us, 10 years for the public. But we've been at it for quite some time. And tonight is very, very special.
I mean, I want to congratulate you just on simply changing the way that people look at Hollywood films now. I mean, women are opening films.
Yes.
Captain Marvel passed $1 billion.
Yes,
I mean,
women are not just opening films. They're just taking down the door and taking no prisoners. So I say hello to all the women out there that are dreaming, wanting to be what they want to be. I say go for it. This is a time where you can actually take a dream and make something out of it. And if anyone can be an example, I think Captain Marvel was a perfect example. I want to take a minute to say hello to all of our crew that is over at El Capitan that didn't get a chance to come over here. So I just want to say hi to everyone. Thank you to everybody that is there. You worked entire 3 years into these 2 films. So I just want to say hello. We love you and we miss you over here.
That's so beautiful. Thank you so much. We would love to talk to you all night. I want to pick your brain. I want to know all the secrets, but so many people want to talk to you.
If I stay, I'll tell you everything.
Okay. We're going to keep talking, but we're going to have to toss for just a minute. But thank you so much. Enjoy the night. Congratulations. Of course. Cheers. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh, look at who's here. Taika Waititi's causing trouble over on the other podium.
We are here just having a party on our end of the carpet with Taika Waititi, director of Marvel Studios' Thor Ragnarok. Woohoo!
Hi, how's it going?
How's it going?
Good. Is that it? Is that the interview?
I mean, you're keeping all this purple energy. You've brought in your excitement as a fan. Somebody who's been on both sides of the camera.
Both sides.
You know, what are you most excited? I mean, you've come dressed in purple tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, on this monitor, it feels like a little bit more of a kind of bluey, lilac-y kind of thing, but let's say purple. Let's say purple. So purple has been washed too much.
Your ode to Thanos. I mean, so a lot of the folks that...
Thanos is the man.
Oh.
We have a Thanos fan.
I don't know. I'm not giving anything away.
Secrets. He's good at keeping things confidential. You've got that Marvel Studios training.
Yeah, oh yes, I did that training. Yep.
It's a good training.
The training is shut your mouth, Taika.
Well,
and keep it shut.
We want to make sure that while you're here, though, you also get to talk about like how much work has gone into this evening and being able to see all of your friends and family.
I don't know. I didn't organize it, but I'm assuming from seeing how much carpet there is, there's a lot of carpet laying. The carpenters have done a humongous job, and I would say is the biggest effort put in for the entire thing. There's the movie, of course, but and also a lot of makeup.
Lot of makeup. Are you feeling happy with your makeup job?
Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
We concur, right?
I know, he looks fantastic.
Good.
He looked fantastic.
Yeah.
Now wait, speaking of reviews, you know, a lot of the folks that you worked with, you know, how do you think they did in fighting Thanos in Infinity War? What's your review on their fighting skills and such?
Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah. Not Endgame. No, I'm talking about
Infinity War.
Yeah,
I guess they could do better.
Like a little disappointed, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've never fought someone like that personally, but yeah, you know, that's
no words of advice.
It was a bummer for about half of them. Advice? No. I don't give advice anymore. I've learnt better.
All right. Well, since you can't give advice and your reviews are done, we're going to send you.
You want me
Boogie
to go? Okay. Since I can't help you, I should leave.
He knows his place. He's a good director.
You know what? I thank you so much. You know, I think we should go ahead and we're going to keep partying down here on our end of the carpet, and we're going to toss back over to LZ and Lorraine.
Hey, LZ and Lorraine.
All right, here we go. To me. Kevin Feige, the president, is here. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Hello, sir.
Hi.
I have to say, huge night. And we're coming off of, not to bring it down, but we're coming off of a big loss for the Avengers. What made you say, you know what, let's let our heroes lose?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, what made you make another movie after that? That would have been a hell of a way to end. Permanently.
I would have been ruined.
Permanently.
Yeah, I was already in tears. You want me in tears for like the rest of the summer?
No, I don't,
beyond,
sir.
beyond?
No, I don't.
We can't take that.
What was the question?
What made you think we're gonna let our heroes lose?
That was sort of the idea from inception of doing this Thanos means business. We had been teasing him for many years, and sometimes people think the heroes always win. They think that's what happens in these movies, and we thought it'd be fun to show that that's not what always happens.
not only was it fun, it was brave. I mean, you just don't see the protagonist lose. in
People
such a
aren't used to
catastrophic-
that.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. And I will say, the emotional response that brought out of the audience was amazing. And not that I like to see people cry or children cry necessarily, but I like it when it's a testament to what Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and all of the artists and writers from Marvel Comics and the entire cast and all the filmmakers leading up to what Joe and Anthony have brought home in that ending of Infinity War, that everything they achieved, that's what people were responding to, and that meant a lot.
And it's so well earned, so well earned. I mean, a delicious defeat. But I'm excited for Endgame. I know we haven't said too much about the genre, but you have said that it's going to feel separate in some ways from Infinity War, or like a different film.
Yeah.
Why was that?
I think we wanted to have two distinct experiences. You know, they're movies that have been done, shot around the same time and had been sort of half a movie and half a movie. And we didn't want to do that. We wanted to have an entire movie, which is, you know, some people call Infinity War cliffhanger. We call it, no, just Thanos won. And he was very content at the end of that movie.
Yeah, he was.
His journey was complete there. And Endgame, which we can't say too much, but is also a very distinct experience. And that was what our writers, Chris and Steve, and our directors, Joe and Anthony, and all of us worked very hard to do. So I can't wait for people to finally see it.
Do you have like an app on your phone so you know what you can and what you can't say? Because you're involved with so many films.
That would be a good idea for the cast, for a couple particular members of our cast to have an app. So every time they get a question asked, they just look at it. That's a good idea.
We check in. We'll work on developing it for you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Thank you. Good seeing you as always. Thanks.
Always.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh my gosh, the man with all of the secrets. He knows it all. I want to see this movie. It's driving me crazy.
I know, and listening to everyone else being so passionate about it. Speaking of passion, I think our cohorts on the other stage got somebody with them right now.
Yeah, let's see what's going on.
All right, we are here
Oh my goodness.
with Linda Cardellini. Hello, welcome to the Marvel's Avengers Endgame premiere.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here.
So tonight is going to be a night of girl power. There are going to be a bunch of amazing superheroes on screen tonight that are going to be fighting. You know, it's women's empowerment. Do you have any words of encouragement tonight as we go into this new chapter?
I'm just excited to watch everybody kick butt, you know, and also it's just, you know, it's bittersweet. It's the end, so, but I'm really excited about all the women out there.
I want to talk to you a little bit about secret keeping, because when you first appeared in the MCU, it was a huge secret. I mean, we couldn't even interview you on the carpet because it was such a big secret.
Right.
So what's it been like moving from that and then seeing the public reception of your character?
It's been great. People yell out, "Hey, Hawkeye's wife!" No, it's been wonderful. I mean, to be a part of this, it's so gigantic. It's fantastic. It's overwhelming and beautiful.
Well,
you go.
Hey, well, we're going to let you get to the rest of the carpet and see the rest of the folks and find out all of the secrets tonight now.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much for stopping and talking to the fans. We really appreciate it. All right, have a great time. All right, stage one, what is going on down at your end of the carpet?
Impeccable.
Thank you, I'm trying.
Oh my gosh, Shuri is here. Letitia Wright, how are you doing this evening?
Very well. I'm coming here, I don't know what to expect, but I'm having a good time already.
Okay, we got to talk some tea right now.
Yes.
Which is, we saw the posters, and there was an outcry. What was it like for you?
It was surprising. I saw everybody in like, the colored photos, colored posters, and then I saw myself in gray, and I was like, I just died out of nowhere. And I think the whole of Twitter was really upset. So I kind of logged off and didn't log back on. So I'm waiting to see how that came together and how that panned out tonight.
Well, it's because we love you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah,
I love you guys too.
Was it a bit of a surprise to know that your character, even though it wasn't top billed for Black Panther, to be one of the favorites coming at the other end of the film?
It was a major surprise, one that I thank God for. It's just I went to set every day wanting to give my best, wanting to work hard, and to see that result and that love, I didn't expect it. But I thank God for it, and now I feel a part of the family. So hopefully, if it was at the end of this film, I'm trying to see what happens. Maybe I might not get to continue, but let's see what happens.
Well, I do know that I loved seeing you get to team up with the Avengers in Infinity War. And I love particularly when you school the boys, the science bros. Any chance that Shuri would like to hang with those guys just in general?
Yeah, I think that would be really good. But you know, the way this film is set up, we don't know what's going to happen. So let's watch it April 26th. Fingers crossed, and see what the Russo brothers has cooked up for us. And yeah, hopefully in the future we can sit down with these guys, you know?
You know, I have to say, and forgive me for doing this, but your iconic line, "What are those?" forces me each and every time I see you to look at your shoes.
Yeah.
Once again, you came correct. The shoe game remains strong. Do you feel pressure to do that?
Oh my gosh! Hello, darling.
Palm, hello.
Wonderful.
Oh, thank you so much.
We were doing shoe game and looking at what are those, and you look great.
I love when you say what are those in Black Panther. It's my favorite part of the movie.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Nervous. What's happening in this film?
I don't know.
So we have established you don't know too much, but do you have any secrets? Don't tell us. Don't spoil the end game.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Okay,
That's
great.
safe.
That's safe.
Lost my voice 2 days ago, so, you know.
That's Thanos. Thanos was demanding your silence completely.
I'm very curious. There are such many peaks and valleys emotionally throughout Infinity War. What was the toughest scene for you as an actress to emote?
In Infinity War?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't remember. When I was in... Maybe when I was on, when I was on Thanos' shoulders, it was like just reliving all the anguish and what, like all the mourning stuff, and it was like very physical too. So yeah, but that was fun too.
Well, and I'm sure that was fun to shoot. I assume you did not sit on Josh Brolin's shoulders, though.
I did for a few takes, and yes, I did. He's a strong man. He's been training. He's been training a lot. And I've done it with him. I've done it with a stunt double. I've done it with a fake person. Like all these.
I had a lot of fun. I want to stand on people. I want to sit on people's shoulders.
All right. Well, we're gonna go find somebody
I'll
for you
volunteer.
guys. Let's go. Thank you, ladies. Enjoy the night.
Thank you.
Go watch the movie and find out how it ends.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Congratulations.
Enjoy. Congrats. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Well, it is just a party. That's one of the things I love is everyone's just catching up,
Yes.
getting to see each other for the first time in a while.
I
What
know.
fun.
I thought "What are those?" was just my favorite line. Apparently, everyone
know.
loves that line.
I know. It looks like, oh my gosh, number one troublemaker is here in the Marvel Universe, I think. Falcon. Oh my gosh. Hi, Anthony.
You're
how-
just as beautiful in person as you are online.
You are a big
he
Marvel
came
fan.
correct with the game.
You saw that? You saw that? Come on.
I see you. I see you. I see you. I
all
see
right,
you.
there we-
Just the suit, homie.
I do know that
Urban moment. We're back. We're back. We're back.
That was
We're back.
Wakanda.
We're back.
forever. Now, I know though that you are a big Marvel fan. Like you watch the videos, you check out the stuff.
Yep.
What are you excited for tonight? What is your inner Marvel fan excited for tonight?
I'm excited to see the end result of 2.5 years of work and waiting. I got my tickets for Thursday, so I'm gonna see it with a real audience Thursday night. But tonight, it's just like friends and family. No matter what at a premiere, you always think you did a good movie. Because everybody's like, that's the best movie ever. So I'm just waiting for people to think it's the best movie ever.
Can you talk a little bit about the family environment?
Man, let's talk about some sports, man.
I mean, we could talk about some sports, but then that'd be a different show.
Elsie is great at talking about sports, so.
It's very, very, very well-spoken brother about sports. That's
Thank
all
you.
I'm going to say.
Thank you
I
very
enjoy
much.
it. I enjoy it.
But as I was saying, the family part, though.
Right.
Because as an actor, it's kind of isolating, right? You bounce from project to project. You don't
Right.
necessarily see the same people over and over again, but this
Right.
was different.
Well, with this was
It's like
really
a team
amazing.
in
Yeah.
sports.
With Marvel, what I really enjoy, it's kind of like, getting the band back together every year. And some people have gotten married, some people have gotten divorced, some people have kids, some people are just the same, street runners that they were before. It's just like we all have evolved into something different. Every time we come together to do these movies. So it's always great to reconnect with your friends.
Speaking of evolving,
Reconnected with your
Yeah.
friends. Oh. How long long has it been since you've seen each other?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute, like a year.
Last time we finished.
Yeah.
Last time we shot. When we finished. Anyway, yeah, makes sense. Right?
It's a great suit.
That's a great suit. You too.
I mean,
you know, I had to do the three-piece for the people. You know, a little something for the people.
Very nice, very nice.
we know that the Russos have planned long and hard for the film. How long did it take you to put this outfit together, brother? You come in.
This is Etro, mate. All the way from, they were like, is it too much? I was like, it's not enough. More, if anything.
In the words of the great poet Busta Rhymes, you think I had enough?
Yeah.
Some more.
We're talking about avenging the fallen. Are you going to avenge Falcon, or is there someone else you're really looking to avenge?
He's here, right? He's here.
Right.
Like, what did I do? The job was done. The job was done, right? Who else is there? And who else am I standing next to? And who else would I like to be standing next to? Nobody, is it? So...
That's it.
It's within the question there, isn't it? Right? And within the presence of who's in this frame right now, that kind of sums it up.
That's it.
The thing that's been so incredible for us as fans to watch is the journey of Thor. Not just physically, but emotionally. You've gone from having it all, including long hair, to having short hair and losing it all.
Yeah.
What was it like for you as an actor to see your character develop film by film like that?
It was good. I mean, most of it was just out of, I think, my own sort of boredom of, we most of us have done this 6 or 7 times now and coming back again and again, and I just got to a point where it's like, creatively I need to kind of break free of what was starting to feel familiar and do something different and unique, and thankfully the Russos, they said, yep, we're with you, and had a whole different plan, and this has been each time it's been different, but these last 2 films in particular, so it's been fun.
Now, there have been a lot of surprises in the MCU over the last few years, but for both of you, what was your most surprising moment in your time of filming?
When I died.
Yeah, when he died. We never read the script. Like, we all got given our individual bits, and I'm in the movies, like, at the premiere, I was like, what? Him too?
There's nothing worse than the day of work that you show up to and find out you're unemployed.
Hey. Oh my gosh, we're up there. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Mark Ruffalo, happy Earth Day.
Come on.
Look at these suits. Okay, we gotta say, it's Earth Day. The Hulk is green. Is it kind of like the Hulk's day?
I guess that's what it is. No, it's Happy Earth Day, everybody. It's a big one.
Save it and take care of it, please.
We were talking earlier about Thor's progression as a character. Your character as well goes through a lot over the course of 11 years.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite peak?
I think what you're going to see in this next one is probably my favorite, the ultimate part of it all.
That's a tease. I like that. That was good.
I think it's kind of a crescendo for not just the entire universe, but all of us. Kind of, this is it. We kind of take a big swing in this one, and
it is called Endgame.
For a reason.
That's it.
For a reason.
They do say some stories have ends, some have end games. Now, I need to know who here has an Avengers tattoo?
I got Mark's face on my back, and he got
his face on my back-ish.
And they're scratch and sniff ones. So I smell like Ruffalo, he smells like me. And
I just got myself tattooed on myself so I can look at myself.
Yeah, I can rock with your tattoo. That makes sense to me. What just happened over here, I'm not quite sure about.
I got a tattoo of my face tattooed on my face.
The line work is
that way you
impeccable.
never age. I like that. There you go.
It's the greatest tattoo I've ever seen.
Were you able to?
It's actually Robert Downey, but he's got Mark Ruffalo's tattoo.
Were you able to see any parts of the film at all, or you coming in completely blind?
That was nice. We saw the trailer. I had
was
not
about
seen
it?
anything about the trailer. No.
I saw a 5.5-hour version of the movie.
Did you really now?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
I did. It was good. How was it? It was good. It was a good 5 hours. It was like watching a Tom Hanks movie about war.
So if you lose 3 hours, do you feel like you feel like it falls apart?
No.
Did you miss anything?
That's the problem. I was like, let it run for 5 hours, man.
Intermission.
No intermission. Let it run.
Let it run.
Let it run.
You have to use the bathroom. Hold it.
Yeah.
There you go.
You're sitting in the movie, Cheeto's talking. You go to the bathroom, you come back, Cheeto's still talking. Let it run.
Wear diapers.
Wear a
I said,
diaper.
bring some diapers and some Kleenex boxes.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Just anything to wipe anything up. You guys, thank you so much for talking with us. Enjoy your night. Get into lots of trouble. You deserve to get to have all the fun tonight. Thank
Congratulations.
you, gentlemen.
Thank
Congrats. Cheers. Oh my gosh. Well, Tamara and Angelique, what are you girls getting into over there?
We are here with Bob Iger, Chairman and CEO of the Walt Disney Company. I was just watching you watch the interview that just happened with this look of pride and excitement in your eyes. It's an incredible night for Disney, for Marvel Studios. How are you feeling?
Well, that's how I feel. It is an incredible night. For me, having watched the film a number of times and knowing just how big, how great, how satisfying, how impactful it is, I can't wait to share it with the world, which really begins tonight. And I've had many experiences like that, but I'm not sure that I've had any as big as this one tonight because of what it represents in the canon that is Marvel.
Absolutely, and what we know is it's always about the fans, and that's what you love about the movies, is at the end of the day, it's big storytelling, it's big characters. What are you most looking forward to fans getting to see in this new chapter in the story?
Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't really start by saying that the fans are really what fuels us. You know, when we first bought Marvel in 2009, one of the things that we discovered right away was just how enthusiastic, how committed, how involved, how interested in Marvel the fans were. And that has given us a lot of energy and commitment and desire to continue to raise the bar for them in terms of pleasing them. It's great. It's a great feeling.
Well, something that I wanted to ask you about. You recently gave a wonderful speech about the need for civility in our world. And something that strikes me is that the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that's sort of something they're also always looking for, teaming up, working together, making the world a better place. So I'm curious about your thoughts on those themes.
Well, I have very strong thoughts about that. And, I worry at times, although tonight's not necessarily a night to worry, about the state of our world today. And there's just way too much contempt, there's way too much hatred, there's way too much intolerance. And we've got to figure out a way as a world to start getting along better. It sounds trite, I know, but the dialogue is more coarse than ever before. We tend to be far more dismissive of anybody that disagrees with us. We tend to be much less tolerant than we used to be. That's not a good thing. And I think what Marvel says, it really speaks in volumes, is the value of teamwork, the love and respect of friendship and family, and just generally a belief that it takes a village in many respects, to save the world. And that's what we need that. We need that attitude to be more pervasive.
Well, thank you so much for helping to bring this incredible world to the fans and birthing this village. Have a wonderful time tonight. You deserve this.
Thank you very much. Have a good night. You're welcome. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
He definitely said it. It is all about teamwork. And we know we got a couple of team members on the other end of the carpet. What's going on down there with you, Elsie and Lorraine?
We're just hanging out with Paul Rudd. How's it going, Paul?
It's going really well, thank you. How are you? How's your evening?
We're great. We're hanging out with this A behind us, spinning around. But I need to know, you didn't get into the Infinity War. And neither did Jeremy Renner, a.k.a. Hawkeye. You guys just spending dad time, doing dad tips?
Yeah, a lot of barbecues, a lot of just tossing the ball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and quality time with the kids. Got one of those things that's like 3 bars and you throw the weighted rope and it spins around and you hope to catch it.
A yo-yo?
No, it's not a yo-yo. It's a lawn game. It's kind of like it's like a poor man's cornhole.
Okay.
And that's that's the second time I've said that in the last 10 minutes.
All right.
Not really.
Your character Ant-Man is so interesting because in a lot of ways he provides comic relief, but he also has been paramount to the overall story moving forward. I'm assuming that's more of the same?
I don't know. I haven't seen this thing yet, so I'm really excited to see. I just hope I made the cut. Yeah.
Well, I've seen you in the trailer, so I feel like your odds are pretty good.
I'm really betting that I made it. I'm just even if it's just one of those fake trailers and I made it in.
My question is, how does Ant-Man feel about Okoye? Because
And just, I'm
happy
usually
you
not a gate crasher. You know, I like, not to gate crash
Very,
folks'
very happy
parties.
you're crashing.
But yes.
I imagine they're happy too, judging by my answers that you showed up.
No, not true at all. You had one of the most gut-wrenching scenes for me as you're holding T'Challa's hand and your face as he disappears. Absolutely magic.
It's a traumatic thing, man. It was a traumatic mess at the end of that movie for everybody. You know, it's not cool. Not cool.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Not cool, Thanos.
No, not cool. Let's not talk about him.
Now, in the big battle in Wakanda at the end of Infinity War, I have a feeling you had an idea that some people were going to turn to dust. When did you find out that you were going to be potentially stuck in a quantum realm?
Well, I knew for a while what was going to happen, just by the schedule and how we were shooting, and then also writing. So I had a little bit of a clue before some other people.
This is your fault.
No, this is not my fault.
And you didn't tell nobody, and so we couldn't prepare.
Felt like government
for the bad
secrets.
stuff that happened. Okay, no.
Yeah. Had to, sign the form. You know that form.
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
your night. Have
Thank
so
you very
much fun
much.
tonight.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Nice seeing
Thank you.
Cheers.
All right, I'll go.
Bye, Paul.
I mean, you can hang out. I mean,
We love to have you hang.
we're not kicking you off stage. We're just
Other people have asked for you.
assuming.
They asked for you. We would keep you forever. Deny.
Well, that Ant-Man's a
Okay.
sensitive one, huh?
I have to say, I am living for Okoye always. She is such a badass. But I need to know, there's that moment that she gives the stink eye to Hulk, to Bruce
Oh.
Banner in the Hulkbuster. How does she feel about these Avengers?
Well, listen, she just doesn't know them well. Listen, her job and her mission and her passion is to protect Wakanda. And it's also now as an extension of how Wakanda has incorporated itself into the world, yes, to protect the world because we are the most equipped to do it. So she definitely is a part of that mission. But these are some new compadres.
Right.
She's getting used to them.
You don't know these people.
They're a motley crew.
Right.
And, this guy's a little big and a little clumsy. And, Okoye is many things, but she is not clumsy.
No, she gets it done.
The side eye was epic.
Yeah, she's just a little like, what is that? Can he get it together? Can we use him, or do we need to leave him somewhere?
Well, I hope we find out tonight how they do. I hope they live up to Okoye standard. I know I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much. Enjoy the night.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank
to see
you.
you guys. Bye.
Oh my gosh, I live for Okoye, but
Absolutely. And you're so spot on. I mean, that side eye that she gives the Hulk is so epic.
delicious. But
It's amazing.
Angelique, Tamara, I hear you might have made a new friend. What's going on over there?
Well, actually, I have been making friends around the carpet with all the cool installations. There is so much cool stuff
It's
here
so
on this purple
amazing.
carpet, right?
Yeah, because you were talking about the Lego sets earlier, but there also is a really cool, amazing installations that are going on besides that, right?
Yeah, there's an incredible Comic Cave installation where we get to see the digits, which are the finger puppets, as well as their incredible collectible figurines, 14 inches to 16 inches. So they really got something for everybody, whether it's the little finger puppets that you get to play with for your everyday fan, or something for a more serious collector. I see Thanos, I see Nebula, we've got Captain
rocket.
Marvel.
Look at that. And you know what? If Thanos was that adorable, I might not be that scared.
See, I don't know. I think it's all a cover. It's all a front. He gets in looking adorable, and then
he faked you out.
Snap, dust, gone.
You got to stop snapping. It just makes me nervous.
I'm sorry. No trigger warning. Trigger warning.
But yeah, that's one of the great things about the carpet tonight. There's so much excitement. There's so many stars, but there's so much expression and love for these characters that we're so vested in.
Absolutely. All right. So, talking about that, I'm curious about what is happening on the other end of the carpet.
Oh, well, look who we
wow.
found. A real goddess in my book, Tessa Thompson. Hello.
Hello.
I have to say, so many of us, our hearts breathed a huge sigh of relief when we saw your poster and we knew you were alive. what did you feel when you found out you were going to make it?
I mean, elated like the fans. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of other people inside of Marvel have said that sometimes you don't actually know what's happening to your character. So I love Valkyrie. I love playing her. So the idea that she could stick around a bit longer and hopefully try to defeat Thanos was obviously very exciting to me.
What was it like the first day back on set?
I mean, it was incredible. We were shooting in Scotland, so in the most beautiful terrain. And just to get back together with people that I'd worked with before. I mean, I don't want to give too many spoilers that you know who my scenes are with, but some familiar faces and then some unfamiliar faces getting to know. It's just an extraordinary group of people, and making these films, you know, there's upwards of 70 of us. So there's some days where we're shooting on all these different stages and you get to walk around and just hang out and meet people and get to know people and see your old friends. So it really feels like a superhero summer camp. And now I'm much better with a cape than I was the first time around, so
I want to go to
training.
I want to go to superhero summer camp. It sounds so fun.
It's pretty great, yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go see if I can sign up. Thank you so much. Enjoy the night. Congratulations.
Thanks for having me. Thanks, fans.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I cannot wait. Thank you so much. I want to see Valkyrie kick Thanos' butt so much. It's what I want. Angelique, Tamara, I hear there's something going on down there. What's happening?
Oh, you know, just a little White Wolf, Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes,
Right.
Sebastian Stan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. So welcome. The three of us were just talking about the massive size and scope of this purple carpet. How does it feel to be here at an event this size that's so big and huge?
I mean, I can't, like, my neck is already hurting because I'm just turning left and right, you know, like that's the man right there, the only one that's responsible for everything, Kevin Feige. So it's been pretty eventful. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from tonight's film. So I'm just excited to be here and just see what happens.
Well, the last movie had a very emotional ending for a lot of us, particularly for Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier.
Right.
You know, if you could give any advice tonight to Steve Rogers, if Bucky Barnes could talk to Steve.
Steve Rogers.
What would you say? Or what would
you know,
Bucky say?
Steve Rogers is always going to be Steve Rogers. He's going to do no matter what anybody tells him. Even when he was a kid, you know, he used to just not listen and go and defend himself and the world. He's got a big heart. So I would probably just say, follow your heart, buddy. You're going to be all right.
Good advice. You know, another thing I'm curious about, so you've seen Steve be a friend to Bucky till the very end.
That's right, very loyal.
There's been some strife between Tony and Steve. Like, are you hoping to see that mended?
I am hoping to see that mended between the two of them. And I'm sure they'll figure it out, though yeah, there's a lot of hot water there, so I don't know.
Well, we will all see tonight at the world premiere.
Tonight is the night for the truth.
Absolutely. Well, we cannot wait to see it. We're going to send you on your way so you can get into that theater and see what happens. Thank you.
Marvel fans are the best of fans, forever.
Absolutely.
All right.
Have a great
Thank
time.
you, guys.
Thank you.
You heard it right there. Marvel fans are the best fans.
Absolutely. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on down with Lorraine and LZ and elsewhere on our carpet.
Well, we're here with someone who always hits the mark, Mr. Jeremy Renner. Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. You've been kicking some butts, it looks like, in these trailers. We don't know a ton about the Endgame, but how was it for you physically working on this film?
Like all the movies, it requires a lot, and even more. It's just like 21 films built to this 22nd film, so there's a lot of companionship, and there's love and loss, and there's a whole lot of things that are also challenging outside the physical. I can't wait to see the film. I know nothing about it, so I can't tell you anything about it, except to have a bow and arrow. I think I have a bow and arrow, I can tell you that.
You've been in a number of the films. Do you guys, the original Avengers, have your own language at this point? Where you
No, we have our own tattoos together. We have tattoos now. The A6, man, the original 6 got tattoos together by the artist, the tattoo artist who designed it, and then we tattooed him.
Wait, you tattooed him?
Yeah, actors tattooed the tattoo artist, which is He looked like, maybe my daughter did it, I'm not sure we did such a good job on him, but it was a symbolism of our friendships and the love that we have for each other, and it's the best takeaway of the last decade of our lives is the friendship that I have with the Chris's and Scar and everybody, Downey, everybody. So it's that's the greatest takeaway in all this.
Beautiful. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. Enjoy your night. Enjoy the party. Everybody wants to talk to you. Otherwise, we keep you all night.
I can't wait.
Great, thank you. Thank you.
There he goes. He's jumped off the stage. It's live. Anything can happen.
He's still in shape from the movie, obviously.
I know.
That was total Hawkeye move right there.
It really was. We're getting our action right here on the carpet all by ourselves. That's the thing that I love about being on the red carpet. It's live. Anything can happen. And it looks like,
Speaking
oh my
of
gosh.
anything can happen.
Hello. Oh, Captain, Captain, Brie Larson. Hello. It's so lovely to see you again.
Hello there, $1 billion woman.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Did you know a fan broke a Guinness World Record on your film? What is this like for you?
I did hear that. I'm honored. I've never watched anything that I'm in that much before, so I'm completely amazed that anyone would want to look at my face for that long. I also read that he has a record for drinking a gallon of gravy. So I think this guy is very cool.
He's committed.
He's very committed.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Now, you filmed Endgame before Marvel Studios' Captain Marvel, correct?
Yeah, that's right. That's great.
What was it like walking into the Avengers on the first day?
There's Mackie. Hi. Totally surreal. I'm really excited to talk about it more once the film's out and I can sort of explain what my first day was like, the first things that we shot, what I was thrown into, because it's completely surreal and I've spoken to no one about it. I haven't even told my family about what I did. I've been afraid to write about it in my journal, so I'm excited for this to come out.
There are so many great references to the 90s and 80s in Captain Marvel. Had you been in any Blockbuster video store before that moment?
Yes, it's like my earliest memories are Blockbuster videos. It's like the first time I understood what indecision and anxiety felt like. We're at Blockbuster.
No, I have to say something that I really love is we only get a little taste of Captain Marvel, but we get to see this moment with Thor where they lock eyes. What was it like on set? Because Hemsworth seems to be a little bit of trouble and a little bit of fun.
Yes, he's all of those things. Well, I'm also walking into a very tight-knit family, and so I felt really grateful that they were so welcoming right away. So I felt really comfortable and we just had fun, and it was a great way for me to learn and get the ropes for all of this before I went off on my own.
Wow. We're very excited to see it tonight. Thank you and congratulations.
No, thank you. Good to see you.
And you look amazing.
Have a good night.
Good night. I mean, come on, Captain
She's Grace
Marvel.
personified, is she not?
She is indeed. And there's so much happening on the carpet. I'm sure you can hear it. Angelique, Tamara, how's it going down there?
Hi, we are actually here on the carpet right now with a very special guest. We have Neil Kirby, the son of Jack Kirby. For those who are huge comic book fans, for those who are huge fans of the Avengers, obviously tonight is such a legacy celebrating your father's work. How does it feel to see that legacy all around you right now?
It's just incredible. It really is. I know my father would just be, I couldn't even describe how he would feel just seeing all his characters on the screen the way it is right now, and all at once, especially with the Avengers. Absolutely amazing. He saw every one of his comic books as basically as a storyboard for a movie. And he knew it would happen someday, and here it is. Wish he was here to see it, but...
Well, you just actually gave me the perfect lead off to something Angelique and I were talking about a few minutes ago, which is this idea that movie technology has now gotten to the point where they're able to bring what the original comic book writers and artists put down on the page to life on screen. So how does it feel to see that technology in action and see this grand storytelling?
Well, it's amazing, obviously, what they do with the CGI and basically how it translates from the comic book to the screen. I remember it was interesting, an earlier interview that Kevin Feige did when he was describing when this whole Marvel Universe first started with the movies. He said he had all his writers and everybody just spread comic books on the floor and start from there. So I think that's very telling right there. So.
And one of the really cool things is that you are actually a fan as well, right? And, you know, as a fan, what are you most looking forward to this evening?
Well, of course, as fans, we've always been very big Captain America fans, right? But of course, all his characters were big fans, and I have to admit, the thing I'm really looking forward to is the Eternals movie. So that's always been my personal favorite of all his Marvel creations.
Well, one of the things we would love to have you do is say hello to the Russo brothers.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
They're over on our other stage. You want to say hi to them?
Sure. Hello, gentlemen. Nice to meet you. Hope to meet you in person.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to the fans. We really appreciate it.
If I could just say one thing for all you fans, we're going to be in the theater tonight, and those watching on Marvel.com who are going to see the Avengers movie at a later date, just at some point during the movie, just say thank you, Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. And I'm sure they'll hear you, so that would be great.
That is such a beautiful thought. I'm going to do that tonight. Thank you for planning that idea.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful time and congrats.
Right, thank you very much.
I love that.
Wow, my heart. Well, you know what? I hear there's something going on over on stage one. Toss back over.
Let's take a look.
We have a whole brood of Russos. We have all the Russos in the building, potentially.
Well, there's like 20 more somewhere.
Yeah.
These are just our female offspring, but not even all of our female offspring. So
All right, okay. I love it.
It's a lot of Russo.
It's a lot of Russos. Congratulations on the film. I need to know, though, we can finally talk about Infinity War now. So now I can finally tell you guys, you hurt my feelings. I was very sad. But what made you guys say, we're going to let our heroes lose in this big way?
Well, I mean, we just try to tell the best stories and the stories that interest us and that are compelling to us. And, you know, sometimes heroes lose. And I think, you know, this is the interesting thing about serialized storytelling is that, you know, there's always a next chapter to the story. So now we're going to see what happens in Avengers Endgame.
Ooh, I can't wait.
I know. You made me cry the last film, so I'm bringing tissue this time. I'll be prepared.
Right.
Bring a few.
All right, I just need to know, before you guys go, because everybody wants to talk to you right now, what is the one thing that you want people to feel walking into the theater on opening night?
Well, look, you know, we've all been able to enjoy our favorite stories throughout our lives, and we think of this movie as the ending of the story that's been told for the past 10 years, over these past 22 movies now. And, you know, this is the ending, and like all of our hopes, you know, you always hope that the ending is the best part of the story. And so I hope people are coming into the movie with those kinds of hopes and expectations, and I hope that we can deliver on that.
I cannot wait to see it tonight. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Enjoy. Find all the other Russos. Thank you. Enjoy your night. Good night. Good night. Thank you. Ciao. Oh my gosh, so many Russos. Who knew? They could have a whole film company.
You know what? They could be their own group of Avengers with just all the kids.
I know. They have generation upon generation of Avenger.
You know, I'm looking at these two men, and they're so chill and so calm while, I don't know, being the architects of arguably the biggest movie maybe in cinematic history.
I know, and I mean, just to think, oh my gosh, Jon Favreau,
speaking
hello.
of architects.
Hello, I know, the man who kind of started this whole darn thing.
This is your fault.
Huh?
This is your fault.
I'm like a grandpa with all the grandchildren here. Oh, I'm happy to be here. This is very surreal for me because it wasn't like this in the beginning, and now it's turned into something so much more, and so many people have contributed to building us into this thing that you see. And it's great to be with the people that I started with here today, too, and to have been able to stay a part of it over the decade as an actor and as somebody who kind of helps out, but is also the audience member that gets to be at every premiere and watch how it's developed and changed over time.
And I think a lot of fans know you obviously as Happy, but you really, I mean, you've consulted on, do you know how many? Every film? Every film?
No, like the Iron Man movies, so there's 3 of those, and 4 Avengers movies. And I've been in Lies, the... yeah!
Meant to be together.
This press line may be the end of us. How are you, buddy? It's fun. We're having a ball.
You came here, you thought it was a boat show.
I know. Isn't this where the new Chris Craft is being debuted? This is exactly who I should be up here with. The man who literally started it all, who had the faith in me and this connection we had. And now at this point, he's the one moderating the press conferences because he's moved on. He's moved on even more gigantic stuff. I don't even know what to say about this.
Did he have to convince you to play Iron Man?
Quite the reverse.
We had to convince me. We knew. But we have to convince everybody else.
We have to convince everybody else. But by the way, that's, it's all, yeah, history is interesting. Like, we could rewrite it in success, but the truth be told is we were hungry and we had a good feeling, and so seeing something like this tonight, you realize you're just part of something, and yet you kind of get to pretend you're at the beginning of it. But tonight really feels like, I don't know, it's special.
It is.
It does, and it feels really does feel momentous. And I think something that's so beautiful in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is that there's a great sense of mentorship. And I also hear that you guys both provide that quite a bit backstage. A lot of the other actors have said that you've supported them.
Little locker room leadership, I think so. Well, it was fun working with Tom Holland, for sure,
Yes, that's
on
something
Spider-Man.
that we've both done a fair amount.
Yeah, we did that. I've been in. I just got back from filming that one, and then we were in a Homecoming together.
Yep.
So that was really fun. That really felt like a reunion.
Here's the crazy part. I'm older than John by more than a year or two, but he's essentially my big brother, and he has been that and will remain that until he starts looking younger than me, in which case we will revert back to the way things really are. It's nice to see you, by the way.
It's great to see you as well.
Do you have more to say? You promote something else? No Lion King plug? What are we doing? It's all Disney, baby. Have a ball.
Now, I need to know, there have been so many incredible scenes, but is there one in particular where you felt like you were shooting and you were like, wow, this is a thing. This is going to be a big thing.
I don't know. It always felt like, is this going to be a movie in the beginning? Because we were kind of dancing as fast as we could.
Oh my gosh, the whole team is together.
What?
This could not be more meant to be.
Just happened.
And it's still happening. And it's still happening.
Holy smokes. The gang is all here together. Welcome. Now, you guys, and we have a bunch of survivors here. You've all survived the snap.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Hollywood.
And also Hollywood.
And also Hollywood,
and
yes.
equal feet. And equal feet. And a selfie to remember it all. But I'm just curious, what was it like the moment that you found out that some people were going away from you, and some of them right in front of your face? Oh no! Because of this guy. Holy smokes!
The stage wound up becoming every cast member ever.
Yeah, that would be kind of awesome.
I actually believe that.
Tonight is chaos. Just understand that.
It's quite all right. I enjoy chaos.
Oh no! Next question.
Oh no!
So how is it? I mean, what happens at the end? I mean, just tell us about that.
Oh my God, you're not going to believe it. Gwyneth is actually in charge of explaining.
Of course she is.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You're
we've got two Russos. All right, here we go.
On the ribbons. I'm going to just say things.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your night. Hello. Hi, Chris. How are you guys doing?
Up here.
No, you have.
No, you have to stay. You're capped.
Gwyneth, what do you think about Cap?
What do you think about Captain America? Chris Evans needs to know.
I don't.
Which theory of the super soldier serum do you know?
Well, how's this question for you?
Okay.
What was the day, the final moment in which you wrapped, and you knew the end game was indeed the end game?
Well.
Don't pick your words carefully.
Very carefully.
Well, this is difficult to answer this question. You know, I think the last.
It's like pyramid.
Well,
Like
I have a.
By a vowel.
I have an indelible moment from filming. I don't know if it was the actual last day, but we were all together and shooting at this beautiful lake in Atlanta, and it was amazing to be with everybody, the casts of multiple movies all at the same time. Can I say that?
I don't know.
Oh shit. Anyway, it was
Don't
really.
worry, we'll edit this out.
Okay, good.
It's live. It's live, but that's okay.
And I just said that.
No.
Sorry. But anyway, it's been just an amazing experience to be a part of for all these 10 plus years. And it's very nostalgic and emotional, and it's wonderful to be here. We're so excited.
Well, We're so excited as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you.
Now,
Nope, that was it.
No.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
We want to talk to you all night, but everybody also wants to talk to you too. It's
He'll just hijack every interview you have all night.
He's playing the waiting game right now. Oh, Chris, thank you. Poor Chris Evans. What a gentleman. A true Captain America, just trying to let everybody get a chance to speak, but poor Chris didn't get a chance.
It's quite all right. I think he's satisfied with that.
I know. I mean, it really is such a party here on the carpet. Everybody's catching up. They're getting into trouble, and that's the joy of it.
It's a party. It's a family reunion. I mean, there were real tender exchanges between cast members who hadn't seen each other for a while, but have been on an 11-year journey together.
Absolutely. All right, Tamara, Angelique, how's it going down there?
I don't know, not as good as it's going down there for you, Pepper Potts, Happy Hogan.
Oh my God.
I mean, you had literally half of the Marvel universe right there on the stage with you.
And how much did
It's
I love
true.
seeing that original core group together from Iron Man? I mean, that's fantastic. How is that for you guys?
And you could see the chemistry right away between Robert Downey Jr. and Gwyneth Paltrow. That's why it made sense. Right away, you felt the two connecting, and you could realize why we as fans felt connected to them as a couple.
Well, and that just, hi. Wait, okay, somebody just popped up. Hi, Evangeline Lilly is here.
No, Kobe Smulders. But
oh my God, Kobe Smulders. I'm so sorry.
No,
My
it happens all the time because you know what? We both auditioned for Lost. Spoiler alert, she got it. And so this is you're not the first time. J.J. Abrams also did that. He chose her over me. It's fine.
Well, I choose you right now.
Hi. I have to say, because my husband is such a fan, we were watching you guys in the car and you're doing such a splendid job. And I'm sure you guys are running on fumes. But people are watching and we were so enjoying it in the car. So thank you.
Oh, it's very sweet. And it's impossible to be on fumes. There's so much energy in here.
There's a vibe.
Yes.
You feel that too? I'm feeling a
Yes,
vibe.
absolutely.
Heck yeah. Now, does your husband, because I know Taryn is like a huge
He's
fan.
crazy, yeah.
Does he
I mean, he's a
pump you
crazy
for
fan. He's not-
information?
yes. Well, I mean, he reads the scripts because we're married. I mean, that's allowed, right? Kevin Feige?
I don't know. My husband didn't read anything that I have from this shoot.
No, I mean, it's there. It's in my office. I mean, he's allowed to do what he does with his time is what he does with his time. So I think that's okay. But so he gets to read the scripts. And yeah, you know, he gets to come and visit and stuff and see the sets and is a part of it because we're married. That's what happens.
You're a good wife.
Thank you.
That's a good wife.
Yeah.
That's a good wife.
Yeah.
Now,
what if I just didn't tell him anything and I just held it over him like a power play?
That's a good wife too.
I totally could. I could. I now I'm really regretting some choices I've made in my life. Yes.
All right, so we got to talk about the snap, the snappening.
Oh, snap.
How did you find out about the snappening?
The snappening, I like that. They called me and they said, come back and snap with Sam Jackson, and I said yes.
So you knew right up front?
Yeah, I mean, I did the tag, but I think I came at a weird time where they had just finished shooting, I think, almost everything, and then they were just tying up some loose ends, and they wanted a Captain Marvel tease from the last one, so yeah, I just, they call and I go, which is worked out great for me.
That's what I do with my boss calls too.
Yeah, you just go.
Yeah.
Yes, because being employed is nice.
It's kind of the coolest.
By Marvel, yes.
Well, thank you so much. Enjoy the night.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful party.
Continue on, you guys. Way to go. Way to go.
Congratulations.
Thank you both. Take care. Bye.
Oh my gosh. What a delight. And we've had her husband on many times on Marvel Live during our sort of San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, and always, oh my gosh, Chris Pratt. Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. How you doing, Elsie?
I'm very
nice to
good,
see you
sir.
guys. You both
Good
look
to
so
see you.
nice tonight.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, I have to say, you made me sad in Infinity War. You hurt my feelings because you couldn't hold it together.
You made me mad. I
Why
wasn't
does
sad, I was
Star-Lord
mad.
lose it?
Well, I think Star-Lord has, his superpower is that he's part human and he's, got real emotions. And I understand that people are sad and they're mad. I am too, but also as a fan, I'm kind of happy because, if it weren't for Star-Lord, you wouldn't even get Endgame. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have a movie that was finished in 45 minutes.
Silver lining.
You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, hello.
How are you?
Amazing, I'm
you
good.
look great too.
Thank
Hello.
you.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. We're just live streaming to the Marvel fans right now as we speak.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. How's it going? I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm a little bit scared.
Scared?
Have you seen anything?
First of all, I feel scared just because at any given moment, thank you so much, Chris. What I'm trying to say is that at any given moment, I feel like I'm about to let some secret just fly out of my mouth, and I just want the movie to come out so that I don't have to hold anything in anymore.
Yes.
I can't do it.
And you must be exhausted. You've been around the world and back.
I did go to London for a couple of days, and it was really, really this quick whirlwind trip, and the fans were like so excited and so surprised. It was crazy over there.
Right.
And now we're back here, and yeah, how about you?
I
mean, you must have been traveling a little bit with this film. I mean, maybe not as much as the last Infinity War. Tell us about it. Like, what's it like? What do you do to sort of, when you get to a place, you need to sort of take a load off. What do you do to kind of revive your spirit when you get there? Do you go to the gym right away or what?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. Thank you so much, Scarlett. This press tour has been actually not exhausting for me because I haven't had to do any of it, given the circumstances of Infinity.
That must be great for you.
It was great. I did follow all of your Insta Live stories from Shanghai and
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Brazil, Mexico City, Ukraine.
Didn't go to any of those places.
I'm just naming places, but I was golfing and fishing the whole time, which is great.
That sounds very relaxing and really productive.
So mad at me.
Yeah, who are you?
All right, back to us, you guys.
I cannot let you leave the stage without talking about this fantastic, gorgeous piece of jewelry
Oh my
on your
gosh.
hand.
Pretty great, right?
What?
My friend Sonia Boyajian made that. My boyfriend actually had this made for me.
What?
Because he's, quote Kevin Feige, the most geeky romantic person ever. But yeah, that's my Thanos' that's it. That's his.
That is
yeah, that's it right there.
All right, well, we're going to hope that's not a spoiler, but it would be kind of cool if it were.
Yeah.
We'll keep our fingers crossed, but we're going to just wait and see what happens in the movie. Thank you so much. Enjoy the night.
Thank you so much.
And if you ever want to host for Marvel, just come on over.
You have to apply first, though.
Is that right? Yeah.
Update your LinkedIn page.
Work right now.
Yeah.
Since it's now the end game.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your night.
Thank
Have
you.
so
See you
much
guys.
fun.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what fun.
Absolutely
The
hilarious.
troublemakers.
Can you imagine being on set with those two?
Oh, right. I know. I can't imagine it at all. It sounds like it must just be a ball. But, there are a lot of fans here still, and I'm sure they're very excited to see all of this star power here on the carpet. Let's go check in with them.
Hey, y'all, we are outside the premiere. We are with the greatest fans in the world. You can hear them. They're so excited. And look at this. Nebula! Nebula, how you doing? How you feeling? How long you been waiting?
I'm feeling good, and I've been waiting since Thursday.
And what is your name?
Taryn,
How old are you?
12.
12? Oh my gosh, you are incredible. Thank you for being here.
We have another fan right here. What's your name?
Nidia.
Where did you come from?
I'm from Tijuana, Mexico. Woo!
How excited for you for this film?
Super excited. I'm like waiting for this for years, and I'm super emocionada. Woo!
All right, from California to Mexico. Where are you guys from?
Argentina.
Argentina. How long you been waiting?
Since Thursday.
Thursday. That's days and days. You guys are incredible. Team Downey's got some dedication. Let's give it up for all these amazing fans, and we're going to go back to you at the carpet.
We've heard it time and time again. Marvel fans are the greatest fans in the world. And what better to show how great they are than that incredible cosplay? You said it was 12 years old?
Yeah. So, hello.
Oh,
no, come here.
We have a surprise guest. No, come on over.
We are talking live.
Hello.
Come here.
It's Benedict Cumberbatch.
It is, yeah, part of him. Yeah, I think the other part just went that way. I thought I was gate crashing someone else's interview.
No, this is your interview now, because
great,
how could we
cool.
not talk to Dr. Stephen Strange?
That's a rhetorical question, so I'm not going to answer.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's nothing much that Dr. Stephen Strange or Benedict Cumberbatch, for that matter, can tell you at this point in time.
Well, and that's really hard,
Sadly.
right?
So that is one reason not to talk to Dr. Stephen
Well, we
Strange.
can talk about
Didn't
the
get to say
fact that
much.
you are a big fan.
I'm a big fan.
That you...
Yeah, and I like to kind of maintain that anticipation as a fan. I got pitched the film after going, go on, tell me. But, they change things anyway, so I'm sure even if I could remember all of it, there'll be surprises. But the moment after it hit me, I was like, okay, I want to forget everything I've just been told in a good way, because I just want to sit there and receive it for the first time, like we all should, It's very exciting.
Well, maybe you could use the time stone to go back in time to a time when you don't know anything about what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, before a time I was even Doctor Strange. Just forget about everything. I don't want to do that. No, that's too far.
Well, I think that actually brings up a really great thing, and I know me and Tamara talk about this a lot, is
Yeah.
what has been your favorite Marvel movie moment?
I'm not good on favorites. I really don't do favorites. I think what this enterprise, I'd like to say empire, but this franchise does sort of just without a flaw every time is every moment they trump themselves. Terrible word to use. They better themselves. That word needs to be hijacked back into the English language for its proper use. It's brilliant what they do. It's brilliant what they do. They manage to outplay themselves, you know, and that just happened with Captain Marvel, and it will happen again with this film, and it goes on. It goes on. Black Panther before that, you know, it's great. It's just a great cultural thing to watch these films roll out and have an important social impact as well as be the incredible kind of tentpole entertainment that they are. You know, they've cornered the market in that. Then they really do it the best.
Well, and one of the things that's so amazing is there's an incredible team both in front of and behind the camera.
Sure.
You know, I'm curious for you, what's it like? Give us a little bit of behind the scenes of what it's like being on set with the Russo brothers. We know you can give away any secrets,
It's
but
like it's like you're in the biggest playpen invented for this medium, and you go there with all the work done. Interview bomb. You're allowed. He's definitely allowed. That's our future president, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, basically, sorry, that really threw me.
Russo brothers.
Russo brothers. Stay on. It's like being given every key to every kingdom to make a film like this, and you have these incredible ideas and scripts and characters, and then it's like, let's just throw it all away and play. So you're given all this responsibility, and then it's about in the moment, constantly keeping it fresh and innovative and different, and you know, one-upping it and plussing it, as you guys say, and that's fun. It's always alive, and with someone like Robert on set, who is the ultimate leading man, you have a good time. The crew have a shorter day. You're working faster and harder, and it's fun. And it's cool as well, which is a big cloak and a costume. I appreciate the temperature on a Robert Downey Jr. stage. It's a good thing.
Well, we're really excited that you took a moment to talk to us during this momentous night.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me and all the us's I just mentioned.
we will have you us's anytime. Have a great time tonight.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, what is happening over at the other side of the carpet? I'm so curious.
Oh my goodness, well, we have Mr. Don Cheadle with us. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, especially because we're getting to talk to you. Now, how is War Machine? Is he getting up on his feet?
Yeah, War Machine continues to win the day. He's going to be back. We're not worried about him. He's good. And he's going to be a fully contributing partner in this film.
Oh, wow.
I think that's the most about Endgame we've gotten tonight.
That's about all I know. I think I'm in it. We don't know. If we always have to show up and see what happens. There. Okay, maybe I'm in it. There's a freeze frame.
You're definitely in it.
There we go.
The suit's definitely in it
The
anyway.
suit's in it.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah.
Is this the first project you've been involved with in which you had to be so secretive to basically every single person in your life?
Except for every other Marvel movie I've ever done.
Yes.
This is kind of a theme. You know, don't talk, the red dots show up, and you just know to be quiet.
Now, I'm curious. You get to be in sort of the super suit, but do you have any superhero advice? Like, what makes a good superhero in your mind?
Wow, I think, teamwork, I think, sacrifice, putting others for yourself, all those things that we were told to do and that our parents told us to do when we were young,
I ignored that stuff.
Yeah, that's the only way to get it. You have to ignore it. You have to realize at some point your parents are insane and you just go for yourself.
Well, is that an Endgame spoiler? No, hopefully not.
No, my parents are not in the movie.
Okay, darn it. Now, you guys have been all over the dang place. You've been on every TV show. Did you steal a woman's toaster from the Colbert show?
What? What is this story that's being spun around? That's not true. Stole a toaster. What?
I read it on Wikipedia. I thought it was true.
Oh, well, if it's in Wikipedia, it's absolutely true. Yes, I stole a woman's toaster.
No, but you do get to go on these huge, huge press tours. What has been the highlight of this press tour?
I think it's here. We're here now, the culmination of it, and about to see, what all this hard work and all these many, many years have added up to. We're just all really excited.
We are too.
How emotional were you the last day?
I was very emotional, and then they said, we have reshoots. And then you get re-emotional again, and they're like, oh, that was amazing. And then they call you again and go, we have some more reshoots. So then the tears kind of dry up.
Oh, well, I hope there's not too many tears tonight. Thank you so much for talking with us.
you, guys.
Enjoy the film. Go get a good seat.
Yeah, I got to do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
Enjoy. Oh my gosh. War Machine has gone through so much. Roadie Roads. Oh my gosh.
I mean, him personally, but then also remember, he doesn't know if his best friend's alive or dead.
I know that's got to be a bad day for old Roadie, but we're going to find out how it went. But we do have some cool cosplayers out on the carpet, and I really want to give a moment to our fans, to you guys, and to the fans that have been here all night long enjoying the night.
All right, we are back outside with some of our amazing cosplayers. Now, I saw you all in the crowd, and I've seen you at so many of our premieres. How many have you guys been to?
Oh, we've been to so many. We've been to Ant-Man, so many. We've been going to these.
Sean, how many?
I don't know the number, but I'm just going to give this number to you. When Iron Man came out, he was 2, and he's going to be 13 next week.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
That is awesome. Now, your cosplay is amazing, by the way. How long did it take to make?
Well, I didn't make this. This is authentic. From Europe, I just ordered it and had it tailored. So it took a while to find it, though.
Yeah, that's even better. It's even better. Sometimes piecing them together is even more fun. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what about this one?
This was actually from an Army surplus store. Now, I don't know who was in the Army that this would have fit, but we got this jacket from the Army surplus store, so yeah.
Amazing. It's so good to see you guys. Do you have one last thing you wanted to say?
One last thing, yeah. Do you need to have the mic for me? Okay, so Gavin, you're going to be right over here. So Lisa, I brought a thing with me. Lisa flew all the way down from Portland to be here tonight. This is her first premiere. We've been together 1.5 years. I went to Nivendelier, am I saying that right? I always mispronounce it. And I had this giant dwarf make something for me. It's a little bit smaller than an Infinity Gauntlet, but I think you're going to like it. Lisa, will you marry me?
Well,
oh my gosh!
I think she said yes.
I think she said yes.
It's a wonderful moment only here at Marvel Cinematic Universe. Back to the carpet.
Oh, that is too sweet.
Yes.
I love that Captain America and Peggy Carter, even if they're cosplayers, got their moment. They finally got love.
Lorraine?
I'm already engaged, Elsie, and you're married.
Oh, good. Oh, that,
So
okay, all right, good. Never mind.
we're in trouble,
okay,
but
good.
oh my gosh.
Wow.
We've got a Vin Diesel here. Well, we'll be your fans, or at least we're fans of you. Hello, Vin Diesel. Oh,
How are you guys? Give me a group hug. Group hug.
Group hug.
I
There we
got you.
go.
Yeah, crushing the puns. All right, we got to talk about this jacket. You always bring it. You
Always
bring it at these premieres.
You were branches before, now you're full on bark.
You know what? This is the way I see it. As a lover of Comic-Con, I know how these cosplayers really engage and how they really commit. And for something like Groot, I always like to participate. So at the first Guardians of the Galaxy premiere, you remember in London, I wore the stilts. So I was 7.5 feet tall.
Right.
And I was feeling my Grootness then. And then for Avengers, I added that jacket that had the, and so I wanted to think, what is a cool jacket that kind of speaks to the Groot-esque qualities of all of us, and that's what this is.
I just want to be clear, no trees were harmed in the making
No
of this
trees
jacket.
are harmed.
Okay, all right.
You know,
No trees were harmed during the making of this jacket.
and it is Earth Day, so I feel like you.
What, Angel? You're 100% right. It's Earth Day, guys. It's Earth Day, and that's even more reason why we all have to celebrate our Earth. Don't you agree? Because there's one constant in all of us, no matter how divided we are. We all love this planet.
We sure do.
We sure do.
And we sure love Earth's mightiest hero.
And that's, I love when you guys say this. You guys are the best interviewers in the world.
Okay.
Is this live?
This
This is very
live.
live. This is very live, yes.
Okay, I'm sweating in the jacket, as you can tell. I'm gonna have to I'm sweating. It's great to do cosplay, but be warned, you will sweat. Especially in weather like this.
All right. Go cool down. Get a great seat. Enjoy.
Thank you so much,
Enjoy.
guys. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. We are Groot.
Yes, we are all Groot.
We are all Groot in our hearts. I mean, I hope justice for Groot. You know,
Justice for Groot.
Justice for Groot. There have been so many amazing people here tonight.
Yes.
I can't even believe what a crazy night it's been. It's been so fun. What was your favorite part, LZ?
Oh, well, I was going to say, you know, when we had Robert Downey Jr. and Jon Favreau together, but then Groot showed up for Groot. So how can I pick and choose?
I know. I mean, getting to see the original Iron Man group, that's everything, right? They're our cornerstone of the MCU. Now, I'm wondering, Tamara, Angelique, I know you're over there and you've been having a wild night also. I'm curious, what was your lady's favorite part tonight?
We are Groot.
Sorry, we couldn't resist.
Oh, that was amazing. You know what? And I think Vin Diesel really just gave a very wise piece of advice to cosplayers. Yes, cosplay, it's great, but it is a little hot in some of those costumes.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, saying that, my favorite part tonight, somebody got engaged in cosplay, and yes, Peggy Carter and Captain America got their love story, and I am a happy person.
I think for me, just seeing so many faces from the entire history of the MCU all coming here together tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, like that moment with Jon Favreau and Robert Downey Jr. together, who started it all, just made my heart sing.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Oh, I mean, I feel like there's only one thing left that we could really do that would be worthy of this night.
Break out in song?
No, go watch Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame. Of course, it's going to be in theaters for the world on April 26th. And for many people here tonight, it'll be the first time they get to see it.
Yes, including us. I have tissue ready because Infinity War caught me off guard.
No.
But not this time. I'm going to be prepared for every emotion possible for this movie.
There you go, you guys. Be sure to check out at Marvel, at Avengers, and Marvel.com/Endgame Premiere for everything tonight. And go see Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame in theaters on April 26th. That's
Absolutely.
it for us tonight.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for carrying me this entire time.
Oh my God, LZ, thank you for hanging out with me. We're just going to have a big love fest here, but I think the fans at home deserve something very special. Take one last look at Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame.